weren't paying any attention. They were making love while that young boy drowned.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are doing well. Hi, Michelle. How's it going? I am starting stream about 30 minutes late because I had to eat. I didn't plan my dinner very well, and it took like 2 hours to cook it. 90 minutes of that was spent simmering, so I wasn't actively fixing it up or anything like that. But I did start the process late, and so I had to start stream late. My apologies. But I am here now. I'm gonna have some fun playing Genshin, probably only for about an hour and a half. I don't want to go past my usual ending time of 9:30 because I have a couple of things I need to get done after stream, but before Honkai Star Rail comes back up from maintenance, so I will probably end at my usual time, but we'll have fun until then. So for now, I'm gonna hop right in. Tonight we are doing, there's a new season of Imaginarium Theater that just dropped, and I need to come over here and just very quickly, first of all, it's audio. Yeah, audio looks good. Oh, no new people. Cool. Every time I come in here, there's like a new person, and I have to come there just to stop the flashing nonsense on my map. But I don't have to do that this time, which is nice. Hey, Albergamano, how's it going? I have no idea what the twist is this season, so we'll see. Cryo again. Good. So my the Skark I built would be very useful, but I know that Lion Might has a C6 Skirk in the bucket, so I'll probably just steal his Skirk, honestly. Pyro, Hydro, and Cryo, okay. I have okay Hydro options. Pyro and Cryo are great. I have Arlecchino, I have Mawika. Cryo I'm great now, because I have Skirk and Scuff, yay. Hydro not so much, but we'll see what I can do here. Supporting cast first. It is a new season. Let me change my lineup here so that my friends can use better options from my own list. Let's definitely give them my Arlecchino. My Mawika's okay. I'll throw my Skirk out there too for the people that are friends with me but not Lion Might. They might find that useful. I might put Ganyu back in there. Oh, I'm fine, Hydro. I got Nuvolet and Farina. What am I talking about? There is no issue here. Probably one more Pyro character just to... Oh, I didn't put Mogi in. Okay. Yeah, it's a good lineup. So that the supporting cast, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this mechanic, when you... Imaginarium Theater is an in-game mode. We'll see how far we can get, but you can set up 7 of your characters to be used by anybody who is friends with you when they come to this mode. So... all these people on my roster should now be usable by friends of mine. And hopefully they help those folks out a little bit. Pains me that Layla's still only C4. She hasn't come back up in a banner where I could like farm for her her constellations since the last time I got her to C4. Unfortunately, I couldn't go all the way to C6 at the time. Anyway, let's get started. I think I'm going to try not visionary mode. I'm gonna start trying hard mode. Wait, no, visionary is what I'm thinking of. It is very challenging. I don't know if I can get... Let's see. Only one supporting cast? Jesus. Well, that's what it says here, too. 16 up to 20. 22 up to 26. I don't know if I have enough characters for this, but I feel like I want to try it. Because if I can't get to 10, I could potentially at least get to 8. And end things there if necessary, if things go badly, and at least I'll get the credit for 8 regardless, theoretically. I'm just not sure if it's actually like a higher difficulty, which would make it higher to get to 8 in the first place. Oh, wrong button. Which bosses are in? Okay, so they added the boss that you farm for Zhang Yun's mats is additionally in here, which is going to use up my cryo characters that I need to keep for that final boss. That's all right, well, let's see if I have enough people to even do this. I suppose the first thing. Ooh, Tartaglia. Wow. I've never actually played Child. Like, there's not been a single trial that he's been in since I started playing the game. Let's see. Yeah, none of these characters are built, and or I don't have them in that case. But the rest are good. They sure did. Why can't I choose those two? What are the blessings? Tidal shock, okay. I wonder if this is as powerful as the Dendro reaction last time. But we'll find out. Ah, there's my supporting cast. Okay. Oh, look at I might take a C6 Freyna too, actually. Then I have to make up the Hydro on my own. I might have to put Shang Yun in. That's gonna hurt, but you know what, whatever. Let's start. We have to 16 alternate casts, but I can do supporting casts. So let me do that first. Let me start. Oh, only one per. Okay. How many supporting casts can I add? Is it only one? It's only one. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna take anything, it's gonna be Liamite C6 Skirk. So, what else can I get here? Try the special guest stars. Why is Lanyan a special guest star when she's not the right element for any of this? Why is she even an option? Why are either? Kidich isn't either. There's no Dendro in that list. That blessing level buff effects increased by 100 for them, though. That's so weird. I never understand how the special guest stars are like not the right element, but you can still put them in. It's extra characters though. Why not? I guess. Let's see. We are gonna need a good selection here, though. So let's put the usuals in to start with. And I need 8 more people. 12 more people. Okay. I feel like I do have 12 in this list. I just don't want to use some of these, but they are options. Power Travel's not bad. My Shenhe is not actually built. She has literally 0 artifacts on, so maybe not. Unless I like don't have a choice. Bennett for sure. He's actually pretty good. I'll probably have to put Data in if I want pyro options. We do have enough. Oh, only if I put artifact list Shenhe in, though. I might not have a choice. Hopefully things don't go horribly when I actually use her, but I do have enough people if I include her, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, literally nothing. It's so bad. I guess I could just the one level. Well, you know what? Hold on. I do have people that aren't currently using anything right now. Oh, I don't have anything there. Ugh. I feel like it's better than nothing. Both of them are going to be used. I gotta fix that. I gotta put minute back on that. I feel like just at least equipping some on her will help. She has the 4-piece now, so I could just turn off the filter and throw some random level 20 thing on her. She's good. She wants attack actually, so that, well, it's a plume. It's gonna be attack anyway. Okay. And I don't want to level any of that. I don't want to waste more leveling stuff that it's not going to be on any of them, so let's not. But I do need to come back here to Bennett. And that was the Blessed Leash. It was this one. Okay, at least she's got something on her now. Character's equipment and state will be locked. Oof. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Major bluff for including everybody, though. Appreciate that. Let's just go ahead and start with a battle. This is my first time doing visionary mode, so I have no idea how this is going to go. This might go very, very badly. I don't know how to use Linny at all. Let's see. I feel like I might as well just use the, well, there's some heals / shields involved there, so that feels important. This is especially going to go bad if I'm using a whole bunch of characters I don't know how to play. I don't need to watch this.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road! You're mine! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
West Wind, carry me!
On our way now.
That's a lot of HP he's losing. That's his whole thing. Drains his own HP, right? And I don't know how to get it back.
Step right up! Tidal wave!
This should be fun!
A moment, please.
Probably not having Pacomi in the party is not a good idea with him.
May the Archon protect you!
On our way now.
Boy, this is already taking like forever.
Surprise baptism!
What? That voice line is ridiculous.
Here comes the finale! Oh.
That was very rude. Where's it going?
Shouldn't let your guard down.
A moment, please. Stay clear. Face your guilt.
Okay, because I took so long, we're already at this point.
You're mine!
On our way now.
Now disappear!
Let's stir things up!
A moment, please.
I'm hoping I'm dodging this lightning correctly. He sure did say surprise baptism. Oh boy, and I'm already almost at help.
Riptide!
May the Archon protect you! Surprise baptism!
Sorry.
Oh,
I couldn't protect.
yeah, this is very bad. I can't even get like the initial kill. I think visionary mode is probably not for me.
Yeah! Let's stir things up! Yeah! Yeah! West Wind, carry me! No more! Warning!
Well,
Let's get this show on the road! You can run, but you can't hide!
oh, okay. Wow, that was really, really difficult. I think I'm gonna return to the lobby and not do visionary mode. Let's just go back to the regular mode. In performance. Let's start that fresh. Hard mode is generally, I generally don't have a problem with hard mode. So that said, I still don't know these characters, so I might still go rough. Oh yeah, that's, oh, my lane doesn't have anything equipped. I forgot. That's probably part of the problem. Let's use the trial Lenny. Okay. And I still need to pick a bunch of people. That's fine. Let's see. There we go. That. About you, Shinha. If I have to fill it up with less people, then it will be easier to build around her. Two more. Let's see. I guess Shongyun and I guess Bennett. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and things should be a little bit less problematic this time. Her character triggers melt. Flame Spire. Okay, what is this? Well, I can definitely afford both of them, so let's go for that. Oh, we got it. It rerolled both. Well, that's a level 2. Choose your blessing. Increases damage dealt when triggering. Can you scroll, please? Wow. The damage dealt when triggering the melt reaction is increased. I'd rather go for this one, I think. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do... Well, you know what? Let's get people in. Get on first.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Ooh. That's gonna be a really good start to have like 3 buffs right away. So, and now let's try that same fight again. Let's see if it goes better with with a different set of people. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I at least know how to use Yalan to some extent, and Zhongling, so that's a better start immediately. See, let's hold on to some of the rest. We could probably still use a shielder, so let's do that. Oh, it's a different group. Okay.
You're toast! Yeah! Shiver! May the Archon protect!
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Okay, this is already going significantly better. So there's that.
Out of the frying pan! You can't run! West Wind, carry the tip! Lights out. Eat this! Booba, get them! Yeah! Surprise back!
Busted.
What in the world?
Archon protect!
Let me get some
Here
attacks
comes
off,
the
please.
Quietly now.
Let's do this.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Nice and spicy! You can't run! Let's stir things up! You're toast!
Oh, really?
Things are about to get dicey.
Couldn't get this. Wow.
Surprise baptism! West Wind!
Let's try to get the star off. Could not get that in time. Unfortunate, but
Quietly now.
yeah, much easier clear. There is that at least. So, take my week up. Mystery cached. Always go for that. One of the selectives guaranteed gain 2. Ooh, do the reroll. Let's upgrade the melt. The Pyron Cryo resistance of opponents hit by those will be okay. Definitely do that one. Random companion. We can't afford that. Okay, let's just do a battle. Let's do this one. Both Usia and Numa have an advantage. Okay. Literally doesn't matter who I take in then, as long as they're a Fontaine character. Probably means I gotta use Lenny. Risley would work too, I suppose. Let's see if I can figure out how to use them. Might as well take a child. And you know what? Might as well use Malika. So I'm not using. So I have somebody I can go with if if I can't figure them out.
Now, let's get a little chilly.
Now disappear. Here comes the finale.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Light of the blazing sun.
Oh, it's like where's the enemy at?
Incinerate. Step right up.
Tidal wave.
Let's begin.
Could break that shield very quickly, which is nice.
Burn it down. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Rev the engines.
This takes a while. I feel like I'm.
Light of the blazing sun.
It's not helped by I'm too busy doing that to actually. Oh, she stopped. I'm not doing like a proper rotation with that correctly. I do need to like stop the trolling and actually like use the rest of my team's bursts, which I'm not doing, which is causing our damage to be pretty low. Vaporize. Sure. Buffs are good. Let's do another one. Another one I can choose. Unleash Tidal Shock, Unleash Blazing Explosion. I'm gonna go for Blazing Explosion because when I do eventually get Arlecchino, that's gonna be fun. Power have an advantage. Okay, so I gotta take my weekend. Having Arlecchino right now would have been great, but it's fine. Oh, it's them. Okay. Boy, I really don't have. Well, I do have Dahlia. That'll work for shields, if nothing else. We're gonna have to use the Vaporize buff, I think, here. What are my blessings right now? Fire and Ice have the best setup. So realistically, I should take Rosaria in. Oh, I did. No, I still want to take Xiangling in, but also Rosaria and I guess Dahlia should hopefully work here.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey. Punishment. Thus saith the animal.
Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle.
Nice and spicy. Judgment. This should be fun.
Light of the blazing sun.
Out of the frying pan. Let's stir things up. West wind. Yeah. Yeah.
Time to buckle down.
Wow, she's taking so much damage.
Boba, get them. Judgment. Shiver. This should be fun. Surprise baptism. Thus saith the animal archon.
Pyroclastic surge.
Can I get them before? Looks like it. Yeah, good. All right, that was more difficult than it needed to be because I still am not good with Mawika, but we got the clear. Oh, we got that Skirk in, even if I like never use her. Maybe also.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
Let's go ahead and do this Vaporize Evolution. Sweet, and we don't have enough to afford that, so we gotta do something. High pressure defense. Oh, ley line. They're all ley lines. That's just a harder one. Oh, it sucks. Well, if I pull Arlecchino in, it shouldn't be horrible, theoretically. Let's try it. See how it goes. See if I get lucky. I hate ley line modes. But also, this is specifically not an animo season, so we're not going to have to bunch the characters up, or the enemies up, so it shouldn't be too horrible, I'm hoping. Let's see. Right now we have good buffs with water too, so maybe I should use up Yelan and Tartaglia. And save that C6 Skirk for later.
Laid bare.
Why are you here?
Let's shred, Sharky!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Ha! Shouldn't let your guard down.
It's already down. That's not too good.
Transfixed.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Riptide.
Use you.
Everlasting as the moon.
Oh wow, it's already.
Overruled.
This is very bad. Can I keep it from dying? Barely. Alright, hopefully there's no more ley line nonsense throughout the entire rest of the stuff. We need a healer. Let's get Kokomi first, and then I will pull Freen in later. Maxing this out seems like a great idea. 2 additional explosions with larger AoEs will be unleashed, dealing greater power damage. Yeah, let's go for that. And then can't afford anything else. Battle normal, I guess. Defeat 9 opponents. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to waste my Arlecchino for this, so I guess we'll just have to use some of these people up. We're running low on people.
A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
Now disappear. Let's get this show on the road.
Rest and rebuild! Billowing surf! Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's begin.
Allow me! Yeah. 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 Extinguished!
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah.
And voila! Here comes the finale.
Well, now, stay cool. Face your...
Annihilate! Ha. Ha. Yeah. Power.
Alright, can I get the last 2?
Torrent, bring refuge!
Now disappear.
Nice. Pretty easy to get that with a C6 Skirk. Okay. On you. I really need more people. Well, here, this will fix that. Let's get Freeman in.
I knew you'd miss me.
What is that boss? Performance details. Does it even say? Performance details, yeah. Oh, this guy. The Kugosaurus. Okay, we want Hydro people, so let's... Oh, dang. Rena's gonna have to be it. But if I can't afford anything else, then I guess we'll go ahead and do this. We have some Hydro people? Several, actually. Could just take Ganyu. We don't really need Kokomi. Hopefully we get her back. I really need to focus on
Born of ice and frost.
getting
This
more
is long
characters.
overdue. Check this out. That's the lock. Hold the line. Billowing surge.
Wow, that was kind of a waste of a super, but oh well.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Access denied. Let's ride.
Oh, I hit the wrong button, dang it. I might want to restart this, actually. That was kind of bad. Yeah, let me... Just, like, lost a ton of DPS because of badly timed bursts.
No touching. Amazing. Access denied.
Doing that would have been great here.
Carving waves.
Oh, nice achievement. Really?
Off we go. Faster. Born of ice and fog. Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! Covenants of the deep, carving waves!
This is honestly going extremely bad.
Let's shred, Sharky!
I feel like this isn't a good team for this either.
That's up! Amazing! Let my name echo in song! Allow me! Shower me with praise! No touching! Carving waves!
Jeez.
Check this out! That's the
Yeah, having Hydro only is not the play here.
Oh, what's the...
Let's restart that. I have like no people though. That's the problem. I've been so focused on building the buffs that I didn't really get people. I don't want to use Skirk. That will screw things up for later. Could take Ganyu out and put Arlecchino in maybe? Even though you don't want to use Pyro on this guy. Dylan would have been great here, actually. Can just see how it goes, I guess.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Faster! Action at the flame! A brash maneuver torrent, bring refuge!
Okay, that's at least that's doing damage.
Transfixed.
Oh, and now it's down, so it can actually take pyro damage too. That's what was hitting me from the side. Oh, that's the buff from the mode. Okay.
Laid bare.
All right, it's slow damage because it's the wrong element, but it is damage.
Strike a pose!
So,
My name echo in carving waves! Allow me!
so it is at least better than before.
This is where transfixed.
Kill before it takes off. That would be cool. Ah, nice. Okay, that went a lot better, even though I was using the wrong element. Oh, Nouvellette for sure. I say when I know the final ball. Oh, the final boss is going to be... That's what I'm going to use Skirk for, so it's fine. Let's get some people in. That's not the people I wanted. Of the two, probably
Could
Bennett.
be epic.
Now I gotta do some fights to get more. Okay. Oh, it's gonna suck when we get to the last one. I can't get a Scoffier on the team in time. But hopefully a C6 Skirk will make up the difference. All right. Oh, we're about to lose everybody. Well, okay, we'll lose Farina. Nothing for it.
Let the world collide! For Rex Lapis! Wait, everybody, stand back!
Your blood's so good.
The mighty be humble.
All right.
Time to shine!
First going.
All hail! I'm going
Get
in!
that off.
The tides beckon. Silence.
Nice. Easy peasy. Of the two, definitely Layla, because I will have at least a shielder. Can I get a Scoffier, please? Oh. Oh, thank goodness.
Let's go stretch our legs while the flavors are mingling.
This final boss is going to be... This is the guy that requires consecutive cryo attacks. That's right. Okay, so we want more cryo people, actually.
Time for some training?
I don't know if that's actually going to make a difference, but better than nothing. Thankfully, it's consecutive cryo attacks. It doesn't require a Hydra person in the party, although we will still take some because we have really good Hydra people right now. I guess from that POV, Nubalette. We need him. Skirk is going to be our main. Well, it'll be good to have a backup. And Layla, for sure.
Paradise! Boots on the loose! The night is cold. Don't be
Let's do
scared.
that.
Extinguish! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence!
It's almost dead already.
My guiding stars! Cold.
That's ridiculous. Wow. That is the power of C6 Skirk. I didn't even realize after the first rotation that the thing was just like had a smidge of health left. That was absurd. Dang, I gotta go on Discord after I finish streaming tonight and thank Lion Might. Jeez. That's actually the first time I ever used a support character from a friend in this mode. Of course, highest damage dealt. I didn't realize from the UI how to do it, and so I'd always been using my characters. I never actually grabbed a friend's. It was absurd. Thank you. Also, hi. Oh man, it makes me want to get some constellations on my own Skirk. Although this is a horrible time for that banner because I'm moving to a new apartment in a little bit more than 2 weeks. In fact, my lease starts tomorrow, and I have to go pick up my keys tomorrow morning. But moving means I cannot afford to drop money on constellations on Skirk. So my Skirk is stuck at C0 for a while. But at least I got a taste of what it's like. That was a lot of fun. Got looking at Skirk inner weapon shield. Yeah, I do have at least like C0 R1 Skirk. And she's very satisfying to play, even just at C0 with her weapon. She's like really, really busted. She's just incredibly more busted at C6. Although based on the video that Lion Might just put out on YouTube on his secondary gaming channel, it looks like C6 Skirk is fantastic, but it is entirely okay to stop at C2. Like the damage buff above C2 is noticeable, but it's not like tremendous. So if you're gonna spend constellations on her, you can just legitimately stop at C2 if you want. Which I think might be what I do eventually. If when she comes around on a rerun, I'll probably take her to C2 then. Because most of my like really powerful characters, they feel pretty good at C2. That seems to be a good stopping point for just about everybody. Why are you dreaming of a... I don't want to know. Alright. Lots of good primos that I could technically spend on rolling for more Skirk, but I'm not. We only got 3 Stella, unfortunately, because I only got 4 stars. Might want to try again later to... the rest is not that important. That would be nice, but also not that important. So, pretty solid showing. Cool, and I don't think there's anything else to do in here because... Oh, Skirk is here. Let's see what voice line she has.
Challenging the powerful is always a painful process. You may fail many times before you succeed, and sustain devastating wounds along the way. But when you look back on it, you'll see that it was worthwhile. After all, for the one who finds no worthy opponent left in the world, only loneliness awaits.
She would know, because that's why Sir Delogi forced her to become the warrior she is, so that he would have somebody to fight. Lionmite, I don't know if he would be able to beat it, because Lionmite has a lot of really powerful, like a small number of extremely powerful characters. He has a C6 Skirk, a C6 Farina, C2 of a couple more. But Imaginarium Theater as a mode really requires that you have a lot of built characters, not just a couple of really powerful ones. So he is having less and less and less problems in Abyss. He can like 36-star Abyss with no trouble nowadays. But I feel like Imaginarium Theater is still a problem for him. Stygian Onslaught probably is also... I know he has tried dire difficulty, so he's good enough to get past the 5th difficulty if nothing else, but he is I think he's in a position where he would still have trouble doing Visionary on Imaginarium Theater. Alright, so we're done with that. So now for the rest of the stream, about 40-ish more minutes, we're gonna go back to Mondstadt off stream after the last one where we checked like all the time trials. I know I had done all the Sealies, but time trials didn't have an achievement, so I couldn't check for sure if we'd done that. But we checked all the time trial locations. We checked all the obvious frozen chests and the ice all over the place. Oh, Stygian Onslaught, gotcha. Yeah, I think he might have a problem with that too, because with the hardest modes, you have to have 3 parties. And I don't know if he has like enough built people between that many. C5 he cleared, but C6, the problem there is that you need 3 parties that are all like at least C2 to C6. But I feel like if he has like 1 C6 character in each party, he might be okay. But I don't know if he has 3 C6 characters. I know he just has Skirk and Farina. I don't know if he has a 3rd, so I feel like he would have issues. But he's probably better equipped than any of the friends I have to potentially do it, so... okay, so all these stars I've planted, I need to go to this one, actually. Let's start there. Let's go farm some meat real quick, some chilled meat, to make some more of the delicious goulash, which I need to not freeze to death out here. What a fun mechanic. But after I did all that last stream, all the markers I have put on the map now are specifically chests that are inside like brambles and things along those lines. So I figured we go check all of those, and then once that's done, pretty much everything else on my interactive map I have open on my other screen right now. Oh, almost missed that, and I'm also in the wrong place. Almost everything else on the map outside of these chests I'm looking for right now are I need amber. Stop here. Are just regular chests out in the open. So we'll just start tackling those one at a time, I suppose. But I figure first we'll go for all the chests that are inside like brambles, because those will be a little bit easier to try. There's less of them compared to the others. Amber gets a surprising amount of use out here. And by out here, I mean specifically this one spot and nowhere else. Excuse you. Hello.
Laid bare.
Man, remember when I had problems with this dude the first time I came to Dragon Spawn? Yeesh. Okay, let's go cook more goulash. For anybody who has played the most recent content in Genshin, this guy actually has new dialogue now, specifically about Mari Shivari. So go talk to him if you haven't yet. No, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to cook food. There we go. I think the goulash is at the bottom. Or not. It's not anywhere near the bottom. Jeez. It's out. Yeah, it's not a whole lot. He talked about Mari Shivari already the first time you talked to him, like years ago in game. But now we have had discussions with Salali about Mari Shivari, and now the Traveler and Paimon know enough to know that his story about the Mari Shivari, everything taking place 1,000 years ago, is not correct. So they call him out on it, basically. It's actually kind of funny. Okay, so there is a... This is under the bridge, I think. And I know for a fact I've got this one, but... That's what I thought was the case with all of this area, that I knew for a fact I got everything, and... In fact, I'm missing 2 chests, so at some point in this area, there are 2 chests where I knew for a fact I got them, and I didn't. Thus, we are checking every single one. Till we know for sure.
Only in the grip of winter
This one
do
is...
people truly appreciate
That
the
one was
warmth
actually
of
over there, though, so
flames.
I do have that one. As usual, I mark them all off as I go. That's not what I meant to do. Let's do this. Oh, that's right. I did finish that, didn't I? Why is this blinking at me? What? Oh, because I unlocked the key. I was like, why is there a blinking thing at me? Did I miss something back there? No, that's just because I hadn't redeemed a key. Okay. We finished that. And now I am free. My battle pass is done for the patch. Fantastic. I don't have to do any more of this until 5.8 comes out in a couple weeks. And I am cheering too early because the new Honkai Star Rail content comes out literally tonight after my stream ends. So I have a brand new battle pass I have to do in that game. I can never be free. I always have something in one game or the other. In fact, I feel like they plan it on purpose. You finish one game, and around the time you finish the battle pass in one game, the battle pass in the other game has just refreshed. This frozen chest was basically where that one was digging. So we have that one. All right, let's go back up here and go look in this direction. Thankfully, the chests we're looking for are probably where they're at. Maybe not. That's hard to tell. Let's just physically go over there and look. Thankfully, all the chests I'm going for now, there might be some frozen in ice, but they're not frozen in like the ice that you had to break with special stuff out here. So it'll at least be easier to deal with if there are any left like that. Hello. Goodbye. My marker was a little off. It was frozen chests up here, but I don't see anything, so looks like I got that one. Let me verify. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. It would just be literally a frozen chest. I think it's like right here. So, all right, let's mark that one off. And let's go look at this one. That one's, so it looks like it's on the side of the mountain. Okay. I know I mentioned this last week, but for as annoying as this region was with the sheer cold, I really did enjoy exploring it. I kind of miss it, so I'm kind of happy to come back, even if only for just like a tiny little bit, to find these two chests. It's nice to return. That was close. It was either up there or it's down here. I can't tell which, but it does not seem to be here now either way, so I must have gotten this one. I think it was up here specifically. Yeah. Okay. Let's mark that off. Slow down to this one, which I vaguely remember going to last stream. I was in the area. I don't think I checked this actual spot while I was here. Yeah, it was like, dealing with the sheer cold was rough, but like, the area is like really nice. I just like the zone a lot. Digging into it and finding all its secrets was really satisfying, I think. Excuse you. Okay. It must have been here. There's nowhere else for this one to have been, so. Yeah, let's mark that. Come up here and get those two, I guess. One that's very obvious. Or not so obvious. These pictures are shady. Well, we'll see when we get there. I do hate that Dragon's Spine is the only area in the game where you cannot use a compass. Although I feel like that'll change. I really think that the reason you cannot use a compass is specifically because this area is so cryo focused now. So when we eventually get a cryo treasure compass, either in Nagcry or Shnesnaya, I feel like they'll make it work belatedly. And of course at that point I will have gotten the two chests I'm missing, so it won't matter. This one was kind of near, feels like it was up here, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything now, so we must have that one. Yeah, that's a good point. This was, compared to those two, this is a very different region, so that's tough to see what it's talking about. But let's head in that direction and look. Seems like down here. Or no, they're talking about over here? Are they talking about this one? Oh, hey, a pot. We're a bit of ways, so maybe there's another Berserker down here. Oh, they're talking about all the way down here. Okay. And it's like, it was back in here. I remember this area vaguely. I also believe the chest they were talking about was behind this. It was like back in this corner. Oh, hello. Today I learned you can make those things drop. I've never tried to shoot them off the ceiling. That's hilarious. Oh, they respawned? That's weird. Anyway, it's pretty obvious that I got the one that was here. So let's mark that off in both locations. Let's go here. Start working our way northwest-ish. The music is also just gorgeous. Don't see anything here. Is this the right spot for that? No, it's down at the bottom. But I also don't see any frozen chests down here, so must have that one already. positioning is awkward. No, it's further up. Okay. Not that far up, though. I think we're talking about, like... one more level? So I dropped too low. Oh, yeah, okay. There was a chest, like, right here. Alright, cool. Let's see, mark that one off, and then there's two up here, one of which is... oh, we gotta climb for that. And that! Okay. Start back up top, though, because this was pretty high, and we could probably float over and down. I remember that one. We gotta climb up for it. What about this one? Is that... that was right down here.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I haven't had Amber in my team in ages. I've forgotten what she sounded like. Yeah, I had this one. It was like... let's see, from the positioning, it was like right here in ice that's clearly not there now. So let's mark that off and move on. Not that one, this one. Okay, next one is the one all the way on top of here, which last time we were here, I remember going up here and breaking that ice, so I feel pretty safe in assuming I have this one already, but we're going to check anyway. I should not dash when I'm very low on stamina and I'm waiting for my stamina to regen so I can continue climbing. Dashing is the exact wrong thing to be doing in that situation. Okay. Let's do that so I can heat up a little bit. Yeah. This ice always respawns, but there was a chest under that ice originally, which is not there now. All right, next up, there's all this stuff back around the beginning. Let's go for all that. That's probably the easiest to get to. Oh, hold on. Since I have that literally equipped right now, let's make this a little faster. All those, all three of those. Seem to just be multiple ice. Hard to check that one specifically. They seem to all be just multiple ice out in the open. So I should be able to see pretty quickly whether I have them or not. Let me zoom in a little bit on this map so I can tell I'm in the right spot. I think it has me looking at those two trees, and it would have been frozen ice around here somewhere. Okay. All right, so we have that one. This one around the corner is just out in front of that rock. This one specifically. Wait, that doesn't look right. Oh, it's here. There was ice right here, which is not there now, so. And then there's one around the corner, which is under the bridge here. Okay. And there is clearly nothing there now. All right, what's next? We have a bunch on the top. I'm gonna wait to do those because I don't know which are on the top and which are inside the mountain. So I guess we'll start here. These two are... That's on the mountain, so I gotta climb a little bit. This one looks like it probably is also. Oh, but this one was like right here, I think. Ah, yes. There was a signboard here way back when, and if the signboard is not there, then you know you have that chest, so that one's all good. That one was actually not a chest in a ice block or bramble. I forgot that I had marked off all the chests inside ice or brambles, but also all the chests that are just like hidden that you have to like dig for or interact or something special to find. That was one of those. This next one is one just sealed in ice. This music is so gorgeous. I love it. All right, where's this one exactly? We're above it at the moment, quite obviously, but where do we fall down to? Oh. Is it like all the way down there, or is it over here? It's hard to see. I think it might have been over here. Based on the positioning of this, if I twist my view to this, and I feel like that doesn't quite match up to what I'm looking at. Kind of does though. That tree right there. Oh, it's further down. My positioning is just off. It's this spot. And it was like literally right here. Okay. All right. Next up, this one over here. Is that inside? No, that's on top of the mountain. I saw the river going underneath. I thought maybe that one was literally underneath, but nope. Wait, are we talking this? No, it's in this direction. Okay. I was like, I really didn't feel like climbing all the way on top of that. But that is not where we're heading. We're going over here.
I'll race you there.
Oh, hello.
Transfixed.
Who needed energy nectar? What? What was that? Unless they're talking about like, oh, her talents. I guess I have enough to craft to take her all the way to 10, 10, 10 maybe? I don't think so. I think it just gave that notice for one of these things, which I can take her farther. I don't know if I want to waste those though. Let's leave her at 666 for now. I generally only take people to 10, 10, 10 if they are like extremely powerful Archon level. So like Archons, Fatui, Harbingers like Arlecchino, and Skirk I will eventually take to that level too, because Skirk is clearly like on that level along with all of them. Is it here? Is it down there? It's tough to tell. We're also about to die. We're not gonna die, but I did let it go a little bit too far. I think it's here. Yeah, there was a chest in this that cubby hole. All right, cool. Let's go back here. Clear off that sheer cold. Good stuff. And then back over here, I feel like we can tackle these 4, and then we'll finally go looking what's going on up there. Up here, this one is a interactable chest. The rest are chests that were in ice. Oh boy, they're all on top of the mountain. That's going to be a climb for every single one of them. Let me make sure I have this positioning right in that case. This one is extremely off. That is like here-ish. This one is a little bit off. I'd say that's more like down here. Okay, fastest way to any of those. Maybe actually up here and glide west, perhaps. Let's oh well, while we're in the area, we might as well check this one. There's no way I don't already have this one. I'm quite sure that that thing is live. Let's not get too close to it. I kind of just don't feel like fighting it right now. Was this on this side? It's hard to tell based on the positioning of this. Down here, I think, maybe? Yeah, it was in that corner. Okay. So I have this one then. And what I actually came here to do was to float all the way to this one, so... But also let's clear the sheer cold off before I do this. There we go. I feel like it'll be way easier to get all the way over here by gliding from there than it would be to teleport to the cryo hypostasis and climb. We're gonna have to climb regardless, but I still think it would be faster to start from this side. All right, not sure where we're going, so I'm gonna drop here, just hang out for a second and orient myself. Let's see. I know we're... Wait. I am very confused by the positioning on this now. Oh, it's talking about, wow. The first chest, or the, excuse me, the first picture on this thing is extremely not helpful. I think it's talking about down here, perhaps? No, this doesn't look right either. Down here. That looks right. Yes, there was a chest here. Ridiculous set of pictures. The interactive, or the unofficial interactive guides or maps online can be extremely helpful, but sometimes they can also be extremely, extremely horribly not helpful when you're at least trying to find where you're going. All right, I took too long there. Let's start here and climb. Oh, my thing ran out. That's part of the problem. We have been here for more than 10 minutes. We need to eat another goulash. There's some really good meals in this game, but I haven't actually gone through the list and put any suggestions in Lemon's Discord yet. I need to do that at some point. Okay, there's supposed to be one here, I guess. I feel like it would be obvious it was, because I don't see anything down here. No breakable ice. But let's just sort of land and look. Yeah, there's definitely nothing here. Also supposedly some down here. Let's also land and look. Oh, that's extremely obvious. If it was here, I would see it already. That's behind me, technically. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Let's get rid of both those. Mark them both off. And then this one is a bit of a hike. I think honestly the best route to take would be to come back here. I will add that cryo hypostasis to the list eventually of annoying enemies that I do need to go back and fight to eventually max out characters who I probably will not be using anytime soon, but they require annoying boss fights to max, and I want to get that done so I never have to fight that boss again. In this case, for the cryohypostasis, it's Eula. Who is an interesting character from Mondstadt, who ostensibly she's cryo, but she's really a physical character, which is not an official element in this game. So she especially suffers now that the meta is not in that zone anymore and hasn't been for like 4 years. But she does require drops from that cryohypostasis to level to max. And she's the only character currently in the game who requires that. Unless you were lucky enough to play this game at launch and get Alloy as a PlayStation player, which I was not, so Alloy also uses upgrade mats from that guy. It's hard to tell based on the positioning, but I think the chest was actually right here. Okay, so we got this one. All right, so everything that's left is in the center area. Let's see how much of this is underground and how much is on top. That is on top, so we'll probably start there for convenience sake. We actually changed the underground ones to a different icon. Oh, there's one I missed. That's on top too. That was underneath another chest out there. Oops. So I didn't mark it. That's like here, another one up there. This one's one of the, that's also on top, but it's one of the different types interact wise. Same for these two, actually. Excuse me. Actually, seems like there's more on top than underground. This one I'm pointing at is underground. What about these two? Those are frozen. They're both on top. Okay, so this is the only one that's actually underground of all these. So I think I'll start with that one, actually. Get the one underground, then come back and go for the rest of the top. This one is apparently pretty obvious. There's just a diggable spot, and there's a hilichurl digging there. It's annoying that the sheer cold took effect even though I was literally on fire just now. I feel like you shouldn't get frozen if you're on fire, but the game knows better than me, I guess. Okay, it was definitely here. Literally the spot the hilichurl was digging at should have a dig marker here popping up on my screen if there was anything here to get. Which was a cute mechanic in the early game. They don't really do that anymore, but a lot of chests in Mondstadt and Leeway you would find actually had like hilichurls digging, and if you dug at the same spot, it turns out there's a chest there. They were actually smarter than you thought.
Only in the grip of
But
winter do
that has
people
really not been a
truly
thing
appreciate the warmth of flames.
in any of the modern regions that have come out in the last 3 years or so. Apparently that's right up here. Some very loud people outside my apartment. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hopefully that situation will probably change when I move in about a little bit more than 2 weeks, because I'm moving to an apartment that's quite a bit bigger than my current one. And my office, where I will put my gaming computer and my work computer, they're going to be in the same room, which is going to be unfortunate for my work-life play balance. My work-life balance. But it's still going to be way far away from the front door, so theoretically I will have less issue of like y'all potentially being able to hear people outside my door. Okay, we got this one. It was like right here. Honestly, they weren't that loud. I could physically hear them. but I would be very surprised if they were loud enough to come through my door and my walls into my mic. Trying to figure out where it's pointing me to go. I feel like I need to go up here. Perhaps. Maybe? Okay. Trying to get to a position where I could stand at least, so I would have a better time climbing here. Okay, and apparently there was something here. Let me see if I can find a better picture from what these people are showing.
Overruled.
Looks like it's showing... It's really hard to tell on some of these. That's the positioning is showing. There would be a frozen chest there. Okay, we have this one. Dang, trying to get rid of it, not change it. There we go. Can be so finicky sometimes. Okay, this one is way up there. Oh, that's like... Oh. We have to climb super high for that one. That's one of the ones on the Sky Island, so let's not go for that one yet. This one is an easier prospect because that one is on the mountain. These two are like right by that spot, so they're even easier to get to. We can go there, we can walk up there, grab them real quick. Then we can start taking the sky route all the way up and around. So we need to climb to that one anyway. It's probably better done from here. So we'll start here. We'll go up this way, but we'll go around this way to go up. This is going to be a bit of a trip. We've only got 3 more spots to check out this, so that'll be a good ending time. We'll just go ahead and get those and then stop for the evening. Dig into more of this next week. I'd be very surprised if the 2 chests I'm missing were one of these. It's possible. It would be great if it were both of these, so we can just get them and be done. But I highly doubt that will happen. So more than likely next week we'll have to dig into all the rest of the chests that are on the interactive map, which just look like chests out in the open, and I just somehow missed 2 of those. Actually, I feel like there's a good chance that this is one of the ones I missed, because when did I ever have a reason to climb up in this direction on top of the mountain when I wasn't going up the Sky Islands? Which it just occurs to me it probably would have been faster to go all the way up the Sky Islands to the other one and then drop, but too late now. Let's stop here, let my stamina regenerate. I don't actually know if this positioning is right on the map here. It was hard to get that exactly spot on. Actually, it looks off slightly, but only by a little bit. It looks like it's here, a little bit closer to where I am, conveniently. Oh, we have a... There's stuff over there, which implies that this is a area I actually did come to before, but I still don't think I would have had reason to climb up here. Oh, maybe I did, because there's a... Oh, you know what? This is on the way to the Sky Island, so I probably did, actually. But I don't see anything here now. there was the chest was here. It was diggable right in front of the sign. So I did get that one. Okay. All right, well, we might as well keep going to this one because we actually took the sky route and didn't realize. Oh, that's the one I'm missing. I was like, there's one more on the count than you're showing, because I always forget about that one. We need to keep going. It's funny that this felt different. Humming Hermano, speaking of your note, because now we're so used to annoying climbing on ruins all over the place, but I feel like that was not a thing back. Like, this was the first real instance of that, I think. Certainly to that extent, at least. Okay, we're coming over here, but that's not where I meant to go. Okay, maybe we went too high. Oh, I guess we did. All right, well, this will give me more room to work with. That's not bad. I can just float on down from here. I think it's talking about, like, down here? Hard to tell based on this image. Trees there, bush here. Yeah, it was a diggable item over here. But also there was a sign that's not there now, so I'm gonna assume I got it. This one sign disappears after being collected. Yep. Okay. Alright, only 2 more to check. And I'm near positive I have both these, but we'll check anyway.
Only in the grip of winter do
Need to go
people
up there.
truly appreciate the warmth of flames.
Lake Bear.
Come over and around. We're basically going up there, where we originally had to fight a really, really difficult cryo lava troll, and I had to actually get my friends in this game in co-op into my world to help me take them out. That was how hard this guy was for low-level characters who were just coming into this area for the first time. And so it's unfortunate that he doesn't respawn, because I would love to just come in here and just brutally murder the guy in a way that I could not. But oh well. Okay. This one was underneath this ledge. I don't see any. Oh, literally, it was right here. Okay. All right, so we have that one. What about the other one? Where exactly is that? Okay, I vaguely remember that. And I was sure I already had these, but nonetheless. That one was like down here. Yeah. Got that one too. All right. Okay, unfortunate. Oh, that's a lot of chests left to check. Let me count really quickly. Just curious. 2, 4, 5. Oof. So many. This is hard to count. There's so many. I'd say there's at least 70 chests on this interactive map that are all locations we still got to check. So that's what we're going to be doing next week. I will start planting all these map markers down off stream, and we'll start checking all 70-ish of them because the two we're missing have to be two of those. So we'll find them eventually. We're working through it. We don't have a whole lot left. It's just going to take a bit. But we'll get to it eventually. One of these days, I will be able to say that I true 100% in this game, but that day was not today. That will come in time, though. For now, let's go ahead and end stream. Had a good time. Imaginary Theater was fun. That C6 Skirk was wildly good. Once again, I need to let Lion Might know how good that was, because it was absurd. I loved that. And did not find the chest I was missing, but we'll keep working at it. So this is my schedule for the rest of the week. Metro Prime 2. I'll be back to do that on Thursday. I had to take a break last Thursday, but we will dig more into the Aegon Waste this Thursday. And then on Saturday, my usual Skies of Arcadia stream. I will note that because the move is happening soon, I am going to have to cancel weekend streams for like the next 2 weeks. So this weekend, this Saturday, will be my last Skies of Arcadia stream for at least a couple weeks, 1 or 2 weeks. After the move is all done and I'm settled, then I will start doing weekend. Then I'll have time to do weekend streams again. So that'll be like 2-3 weeks away. Not too long, but for now, if you do want to catch up Skies of Arcadia Legends, make sure to tune in on Saturday, because that will be the last time I do it for a bit. In the meantime, let's go see who is live. Who can I raid? I'm gonna go ahead and throw these into chat while I look. As usual, feel free to copy paste either of those if you would like. The first one if you're following and vibing. The second one if you're subbed. Feel free to blast those wherever we're going, if you'd like. In the meantime, let me try and find who's live at the moment. I see June. June's always a good time. I'm leaning towards that, but let me see who else is active. Ryan Ford's live. Toon, we rated Toon recently. Ooh, Jackson is live. Melon is live too. But I don't think I've ever had the chance to raid Jackson. That would be kind of fun. Jackson is programming. But yeah, let's go raid Jackson. So Jackson Perotti is a... I say this all the time on this channel. Every time we raid a musician, I'm always like, phenomenal musician. But they're all good. I can't say anything else because it's accurate every single time. Anyway, Jackson Perotti, really great musician. Really great pianist. Really great accordion player. He puts out a lot of fantastic YouTube videos showing off his accordion skills. You'll often catch him at Zeldathon events playing piano or keyboard. But right now he seems to be doing something. I see he's editing Godot tools, making some kind of game or something. Software and game development is his category. I didn't know he programs, so that's interesting. Let's go check that out. So we'll go raid Jackson, hang out there. I'll be back on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Metro Prime 2. So hope to see you there. But if not, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for watching and lurking. I really appreciate all of you, and I will see you later. Have a great night.